Told you they were rowdy.
Well, as we mentioned earlier in the show, craft beer is growing in popularity and therefore energizing the economy on Delmarva. In fact, for the second year in a row, Maryland Governor Larry Hogan has declared this month FeBREWary.
State Senator Jim Mathias delivered that proclamation Saturday night at an event at the Globe Theater. But that was just a kickoff event. There was so much more happening during FeBREWary. I'm going to get that. Here to tell us more about it is Ann Hillier, who's the CEO of Shore Craft Beer. Thanks for coming in.
They like beer.
I think they want some beer.
Craft beer has really become a big thing, hasn't it?
It has. We've grown from 90 breweries to 120 in 2016, so it's a huge growth rate over a year. Wow. And FeBREWary is a big deal. So we've got a month-long celebration all over Maryland and the Shore. Today the governor's announcing it in Annapolis, but we announced it last week here so that we could get started on our craft beer vacations.
Yeah, awesome. and so is that the goal of FeBREWary, to get more people to come here?
Absolutely. The goal is to get the Shore named as a top 10 craft beer destination so that we boost tourism through the craft beer, because we have world-class beer and world-class beauty, so why not take advantage of it?
Right.
And it's added a lot to the economy too, hasn't it?
Absolutely. We have 25,000 jobs are related to beer in the state of Maryland. Wow. It contributes $1 billion in salaries and $3 billion in economic impact, so it's a big deal.
Oh,
yeah, and the thing is, the possibilities are endless with craft beer.
Absolutely. You know, I hated beer in high school and I hated beer in college. And it wasn't until beer started to taste good that I liked it. So, you know, it pairs well with cheese. It's great with food. It's a very different beer than what we think of from our college days.
Right.
So absolutely, there's stouts, there are IPAs. There's a beer literally for everybody. If you think you don't like beer, you haven't tasted enough.
So what's the most unique that you've ever tasted?
Well, at the Craft Beer Festival that we're having at Secrets, Revelation, which is a new brewery in Delaware, they're bringing Great Balls of Fire, which is a stout brewed with malted milk balls and chilies.
Really?
Seriously.
And that's the thing about this beer is you think about it and you're like, well, those two things won't go together, but it's amazing how they do.
They do, and my dad is a very straightforward beer drinker, and he doesn't really like the flavored beers, but some of these that sound crazy, you can't really taste the flavors, you get it after you taste it.
Right.
And some of them that'll be at the festival are straight up IPAs or straight up ales or lagers, so they're, you know, they're normal, but there's some abnormal ones with lavender and roses and all kinds of stuff for FeBREWary.
Yeah.
FeBREWary. So there's events all over the state.
All over the state, starting on the 1st, and tonight there are discounts all over Salisbury, and they're announcing Cupid's Curse at Evo. And that's a secret beer that won't be announced until you can taste it this afternoon. I think at Third Wave, they have, if you wear red today, you get a discount, and then all through the month, there are events, you know, and festivals and anything you can imagine. And beer pairings, Love on Tap trails where you can get appetizers and beer.
That's the Love on Tap Shore Craft Beer Fest. Tell us about that.
That's February 25th at Secrets. It's from noon to 4. The first hour is the VIP hour, so you get a t-shirt and an extra hour of drinking beer and talking to brewers. But we have 16 breweries, over 30 beers. It's going to be fabulous.
All right.
Wow. That is a bunch going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't you think we should be a top 10 beer destination?
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll get that started right now.
And of course, for those who want to be designated drivers, there's specials for those as well, because we always want you to drink safely.
Absolutely. So for $10, there's a designated driver ticket. So you can come in, you can have all the soda you want to drink, all the wine you want to, all the water, the water you want to drink, and appetizers and their food. There's all kinds of food, obviously, at Secret. So that's a separate charge.
All right. It is the Shore Craft Beer Fest as part of FeBREWary in Maryland. For more information, go to delmarvalife.com. And thank you so much for coming in today.